Okay, our ladies champions and place getters, we will need these ladies present over for the presentation for the ladies competition, of which will happen immediately after this 12-head runoff. We'll need Sarah Cookson and Paradise. We'll need Susan Denastis and Duck and Down. We'll need Jackie Knutson and Snip, Tyler Palmer and Blue Tunes, Jay Hall and Hall's El Torrio, Erica Hanrahan and Hooray's Alley Cat, Julie McNaughton and Lil Acre. We're going to need Lexi Payne and Leland Conceit. We're going to need Sky Sylvester and Moxie Storm. We're also going to need Riley Turner's Stud Reward. And we will also need Tia Beek riding Roni's Chick. We will need all of those ladies present for the presentation that will happen immediately after our cutout that's happening right now. Boy, oh boy. My guess is we're going to see some really, really handy cutouts here in this runoff and the open competition. I would say without a doubt some of the better cutout horses in the country present here right now. Okay, we're just going to let our other coach of cattle out of the back of the camp of the cutout yard. They can go and join their friends over behind the first peg. There's fresh cattle coming. Okay. Mark Buttsworth, we watch, riding One Stylish Pepto. The cutout winner in each round is riding for $1,000, and of course there's an aggregate for the highest aggregate cutout winner after 3 rounds as well of $5,000. There you have Mark Buttsworth. Okay, a score for Mark Buttsworth and One Stylish Pepto, 23, 2 and 3. Next up is Luke Bennett riding Little Miss Hooray here in the McKechie Earthmoving Open Camp Draft, round number 2 cutout winner. Luke Bennett, we watch, riding Little Miss Hooray. Boy, oh boy, I'm glad I'm not judging this one. Mark Buttsworth and One Stylish with 23 will have a score to hand. 22.5 for Luke Bennett. 22.5 for Luke Bennett and Little Miss Hooray. Here, young man at number 3, Hugh Miles, riding Chick Acres. Number 3 in our runoff draw. Huey's going to be followed by Peter Black and number 4, Mark Buttsworth, a little turbulence in 5. Kylie Graham will be in 6, and Troy Palmer, You'll Ride Hells, are coming in 7. There you had it, Hugh Miles riding Chick Acres. They were number 3 out. We'll have a score to hand for you in just a moment. There's another 22.5, 22.5 for Huey Miles and Chick Acres. Peter Black riding Child Play. Currently watching Peter Black and Child Play, number 4 out in our runoff. Oh boy, oh boy. Number 4 out, Peter Black and Child Play. The crowd roaring. Hey Blackie, how's about a 24? 24 for Peter Black and Child Play. Here's number 5 out, is Mark Buttsworth riding A Little Turbulence. Following Mark in 5 will be Kylie Graham riding Metallic Moon in 6, Troy Palmer in 7. Bryony Puddicombe will ride Destiny of Her Own in 8. Mark Buttsworth will ride Granny's Fox in 9. Shari Knutson and One Time Crimson in 10. Joe Payne and Cashmont Bling in 11. We'll then see Kylie Graham one more time on One More Mellow at number 12. Up the front we go again with Little Turbulence and Mark Buttsworth. Hard to get a whole lot further up than what these runoff finalists are doing. A score to hand for Butsy and Little Turbulence at number 5, 23. Another 23 in the yard. Kylie Graham riding Metallic Moon is up next at number 6 in the draw. Don't forget, all you winners and place getters in the ladies, we'll be having a presentation immediately after this runoff. We're currently running horse number 6 of 12. Just about halfway. Kylie Graham riding Metallic Moon at 6 in the draw. Sweet, and left and right and left and right, Metallic Moon. Oh boy, oh boy. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. There was Kylie Graham on her first entrant into the runoff, I should say. Metallic Moon. We need a score from Judge 2 if we could. 15.5 for Kylie Graham and Metallic Moon. Next combination of the yards, Troy Palmer riding Hells Are Coming, number 7 in the runoff. They'll be followed by Bryony Puddicombe and Destiny of Her Own in number 8. Number 9 will be Mark Buttsworth riding Granny's Fox. Shari Knutson and One Time Crimson in 10. Joe Payne riding Cashmont Bling in 11. And Kylie Graham riding One More Mellow in 12. Hells Are Cummins, the horse we're watching, ladies and gentlemen, up the front. With Troy Palmer putting on some big moves. We'll have a score to hand for you in just a moment, Troy. It hasn't come up here. Okay, 23 for Troy Palmer and Hells Are Coming. 23 yet again. Bryony Puddicombe is in the yard, riding Destiny of Her Own. Number 8 in the draw for Bryony Puddicombe, riding Destiny of Her Own. Bryony will be followed by Mark Buttsworth and Granny's Fox in 9. Shari Knutson in 10. Joe Payne in 11. And Kylie Graham with One More Mellow in 12. Bryony Puddicombe up the front, riding Destiny of Her Own. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, they just keep coming. We'll have a score to hand for you in just a moment, Bryony. Happy? 23 again. All right, let's go down to number 9, Mark Buttsworth, riding Granny's Fox.
Could we please have Roger Boschhammer and Greg Chappell down to the presentation area? Roger Boschhammer and Greg Chappell, if you could come down to our presentation area, please.
Okay, get our yard cleaned up. Mark Buttsworth is next up at number 9, riding Granny's Fox. Shari Knutson will be at 10, riding One Time Crimson. Joe Payne at 11. and Kylie Graham in 12. We will then be getting underway with our ladies shootout presentation in the main arena. Don't forget tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will be Calcuttaing our Maiden for Maiden finalists. There's 24 Maiden for Maiden finalists. Start putting your auction syndicates together. A little bit of tough luck there for a wonderful horse in Granny's Fox and Mark Buttsworth in 9. They'll make their way back into their mob and ask for outside.
Lindy Hick, if we could have you for presentation as well, please. Lindy Hick.
A lovely job, Mark Buttsworth and Granny's Fox. 17-17 for cutout. Let's go to Shari Knutson now, number 10 in our runoff draw. Ladies and gentlemen, we will also be auctioning off the 2 semi-trailer loads of magnificent export quality oaten hay you see behind the bar area. They will both of those trailers will be sold tonight under auction. They will be sold singularly, one trailer per sale. They will be sold at the completion of our Maiden for Maiden Calcutta. That will be starting up there a little later on this evening, not too late. Whoa, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Shari Knutson and one time a Crimson. 23 for cutout. Let's go to Joe Payne, our second last competitor out for the day. Trying to win himself $1,000 cash here in the cutout competition runoff for round number 2 in our open draft. Joe Payne riding Cashmont Bling. Of course, they were 23 in the cutout in the first round, which is why they're back here in the runoff. Currently leading the runoff with an amazing 24, Peter Black riding Child Play. Joe Payne riding Cashmont Bling. Number 11 in the draw. We'll have a score to hand for you in just a moment. 21 for cutout for Joe Payne and Bling. 21. And the final competitor, ladies and gentlemen, to make no mistake, I reckon this lady makes as many cutout runoffs as anybody I know if she doesn't win them outright. Kylie Graham riding One More Mellow. 24 is the benchmark with Peter Black and Child Play. Taroom competitor. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There's our final runoff competitor out through the face of the camp. We'll have a score to hand for you there. Kylie, 22 for cutout. Beautifully ridden just the same. Well, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Peter Black. He's the winner of our round 2 cutout runoff, I should say, with a 24 points riding Child Play. Well done, Blackie, our alpha competitor.